Let me guess, you just finished watching the anime Black Summoner and want to find more anime like it? Well, you're in luck, as this is the place to come to find out. Welcome back to Comet's Top 5s, where today in the Cometverse, we'll be counting down our picks for the top 5 anime like Black Summoner. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell icon for notifications on upcoming content. With that said, let's jump right into our top 5 picks, shall we? Number 5, The Last Summoner. What better way to kick off number 5 on our list than with the anime The Last Summoner? Now, he might not actually be the last summoner, as the title would suggest, but Aji is a pretty strong summoner as he was able to unknowingly summon Dora, a powerful goddess, while he was cooking in the kitchen. This anime follows the unlikely pair as Dora tricks him into making a contract with her, and then him dealing with all the issues that follow being her summoner. Not only did he have to deal with Dora being a glutton, but he would also find himself up against crazy strong opponents throughout the series to defend Dora, even though he tries to ditch Dora multiple times when they first meet. You can't really argue after seeing them in action that they make a pretty good pair. Not to mention, there is a secret past between the two that is slowly coming to light throughout the first season that is sure to turn your opinions of Dora's strength on their head. Needless to say, if you're looking for a cute summoner anime, then check out The Last Summoner. Number 4, Vermellen Gold. Now I won't lie, Vermellen Gold, although at times can be sweet as the two characters develop a relationship for one another, it is more geared toward all of you ecchi fans out there. This anime follows our MC, Alto Goldfield, who must summon a familiar by the end of the day if he doesn't want to repeat the year. In desperation, Alto draws a summoning circle from a book he can't read and summons Ramel, a succubus demon. Luckily for him, she agrees to be his familiar, on one condition: he would supply her with a steady stream of his extremely potent mana. The best part is to receive his mana, they must make physical contact via a kiss. Since demons are considered taboo in this day and age, she hides her appearance and becomes his human familiar, making every boy in the class, and even some girls, i.e. his childhood friend, Lilia, very jealous. This of course leads to a lot of confrontation, as people either want to fight the duo or take Vermel away from Alto. This doesn't go very well though, as Vermel can enhance Alto's already powerful mana and give it back to him. So if you're looking for a good ecchi rom-com anime with an insanely powerful yet shy MC, Vermellen Gold is a good pick. Number 3, She Professed Herself Pupil of the Wise Man. Of all of the anime out there where the MC wakes up in the body of a female character, She Professed Herself Pupil of the Wise Man is among the funniest. In this case, we get to follow Sakamori Kagami, who gets sucked into the video game Archearth Online right after customizing his character with a new gender. It's funny though, because he went from being Dunbolf, one of the game's 9 great sages, to Mira, Dunbolf's supposed pupil. Not only did he have to hide who he was from the world, but he also had to limit his ability usage as Mira, so as to not really give away his identity to enemies lurking within. So why does a sorcerer make our list for anime like Black Summoner, you ask? Well, as Dunbolf, now Mira, she has the ability to summon a wide variety of creatures including Dark Knights, Holy Knights, Valkyries, Elemental Spirits, and Fairies. The list goes on and on and on, as Mira is probably one of the most powerful summoners in the anime. She is also able to summon as many spirits as she wants at a given time, and that makes her character extremely broken. Needless to say, if you're looking for a really good comedy with a bit of action, and an MC that gets teased for being pretty cute, then give She Professed Herself Pupil of the Wise Man a watch. Number 2, Devil Survivor 2, the animation. Are you looking for an anime with a different approach to summoning creatures? Well, then I got you, as Devil Survivor 2, the animation does just that. This anime follows the MC, Hibiki Kuze, who after downloading an app that shows him when he's supposed to die, goes through the exact same events that he saw in the video in the app. Only this time when it happens, he gets to choose whether he lives or dies. Upon choosing life, a demon summoning app is downloaded onto his phone, giving him the ability to summon Byaku, an extremely powerful demon. This doesn't go unnoticed though, as Hibiki and his friends are later picked up by the JPs and informed that the Earth is being attacked by supernatural beings, and they are testing humanity to see if they are worth preserving or destroying. The only way to fight back against these invaders is by demon summoning. What makes this such a twist on the summoning capabilities of other summoners in anime is the MC can't actually use magic, but through the phone and some other worldly coding, they are capable of summoning demons to defend them. Not only that, but you can also combine summons to make a different summons, which is just crazy in itself. Don't skip out on it if you want a newer take on the summoning genre. Now we can't have a top 5 list without some honorable mentions. This anime is a bit different from some of the others on our list, as the MC is summoned to another world as a familiar. Yes, that is correct. Our MC Saito Hirage is summoned by the self-absorbed female MC, nicknamed Louisa, the Zero. When Louisa realized that she summoned what she thought was a commoner human, she begins to treat Saito very poorly, and even considers him her slave. This is further cemented by the fact she refers to him as a dog, making him eat and sleep on the ground in her dorm room. Even after Saito is revealed to be a pretty powerful familiar, Louisa still treats him like crap, often whipping him when he doesn't listen, or when he hangs out around other girls. Yep, you guessed it, Louisa is a tsundere, and over the course of the series, as her own abilities and strengths are tested, we get to see a relationship somewhat develop between the two, even if it is kinda toxic. Nonetheless, if you're looking for a funny rom-com with a female MC that never quite knows how she feels, then The Familiar of Zero is a good choice. What honorable mentions list would be complete without My Isekai Life on it? Not only do we get to follow the life of an MC who reincarnates into a fantasy world as a beast tamer, but we also get to see just how effortlessly overpowered he gets to be with just a single contract from a few slime. Yes, that's right, we get to follow Yuji Sano, who dies after overworking himself in a corporate job, only to be reincarnated into a fantasy world as a monster tamer. Due to the fact he did not want to live the same lifestyle, we see him do a lot of crazy things without taking much credit, or even dipping before anyone really knows too much about what he did. It is very cool to see an MC in an anime where they aren't a glory hog due to being insanely overpowered. So if you're looking for an MC who is super OP but doesn't care to take the credit, check out My Isekai Life. Number 1. Strike the Blood. Now I know some of you might not have heard of Strike the Blood, as it's not too popular as of late, but I just couldn't pass up putting it on this list. This anime primarily takes place on the man-made Itagami Island, developed to be a sanctuary for monsters and demons. We are immediately thrown into the drama surrounding our MC Kojo Atsuki, who is revealed to the world to be the 4th progenitor vampire, in a world of only 3 current ruling progenitor vampires, making Kojo's existence as the 4th an upset to the balance of power. The most compelling part about him as an MC is the fact his memory is very vague when it comes to how he obtained such power. After Yukina Himaragi is assigned to be his watcher, they begin to develop a friendlier bond, which leads Kojo to train himself on controlling his summons better. It is revealed Kojo has 12 familiars that he can summon when he manifests his vampiric powers. Of course, this doesn't always go well, as in the anime his familiars refuse to acknowledge him as their new master, unless he chooses to drink human blood. After drinking blood, Kojo begins to gain mastery over all 12 familiars as the series progresses. We also find out that he can summon Shikigami as well. Due to his overwhelming power, his familiars are extremely strong, and when put to the test, they will put up one hell of a fight. So if you were curious as to why it had to be number 1 on our list for anime like Black Summoner, now you know. Well, that's our picks for the top 5 anime like Black Summoner. What did you think of our top 5? What anime would you have added or changed? You can let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget, if you want to see more content like this, to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell icon for notifications on upcoming content. As always, thanks for tuning in to Comet's Top 5s, and I will see you on the next top 5 video.